Justice. Our question for today is about helping your dog learn how to swim.
Hi, Justice. I have a question. I love to go hiking with my dog Dewey, who's a Cocker Spaniel, and where we go there's a bunch of lakes that a bunch of other dogs love to swim in, but not Dewey. Dewey wades in about paw deep, but then he doesn't want to really get in. I'd love for him to enjoy playing in the water. Do you have any suggestions?
So this can be a tough situation, and a lot of it is dependent upon your dog's own personality. But just like most of the questions I answer, the key is finding something that your dog really wants and rarely gets, and pairing it with something that is a little scary to them to try to help them work through it. So you want to introduce this new toy once you get to the lake, and just put it 3 or 4 steps in for them. If they go after it willingly, you just want to move the toy further and further out, encouraging them with big praise. You'll see them work through it on their own in a really positive way. You could also try going in the lake yourself. The further in you go and calling Dewey to you, seeing if he'll come towards you, and once he gets to you, big praise, and then run back out of the water together. Sometimes the human is much more of a motivator than any ball or toy you can throw at a dog, and they're going to want to overcome their fear in order to get at you. Today, we're going to teach your dog how to push cabinets and doors closed for you. Just like we taught your dog how to touch a deck of cards and go out away from you and touch that object, you're going to do the same thing with the lid, only you're going to be using the word target. Target. Spider's done a lot of work on taking things in his mouth and holding them, so he likes to try to bite every object I hold out in front of him. Eventually you move your hand further and further away from the center of the target and only click for the dog touching the target. The next step is to tape the target onto the object that you want your dog to push, right? I want to teach him how to push this cabinet door closed, so I'm going to tape his target right onto the cabinet door. If you need to start off having your hands near the target as if you're still holding it, do so, but eventually when your dog starts getting it, move your hand further and further away and see if you can send them to the target. Target. Good boy. When your dog is reliably targeting, you just want to open up the cabinet or door that you want them to push closed and encourage them to target again. Target. Good boy. You can cut your plastic target smaller and smaller and smaller, and eventually remove it completely and rename the task push. Spider knows it as push the door. And it looks like this. Push the door. Good boy. Good luck.